I want you to take a moment and picture a perfect world. A perfect world can mean anything. However, to accomplish this world, it consists in free education. We have gotten to where we are now due to our education. For instance, today's technology is far beyond what we had imagined. A clear example of this can be seen by the new Tesla tech and how it has a mind of its own. When I type on Google why community colleges exist, one of the top 3 answers is financial situations. Now imagine how many people had to throw away their dreams away because of the financial situations. Throughout my 4 years of high school education, I was like any other student. I wanted to attend my dream university, major in engineering, and make my parents proud. However, this all fell apart when it came to the financial situation. I didn't have the money to attend school. This is when I started to think, how many engineers, how many software developers have we lost due to these financial situations? The Congress should approve the Forgiveness Act by the Senator Bernie Sanders. First, I will be addressing the issues that student debt brings. Secondly, I will be telling or giving opinions of people that think that they shouldn't eliminate student debt. And lastly, I will tell you how you can help with our education system. But first, let me give you a little background to when all of this started. In 1950, federal student loans appeared. They were meant to strengthen education resources of colleges and universities to provide financial assistance for people to pursue a career. Since then, the student debt has or keeps on skyrocketing. The average annual cost of the 4-year university now is about $37,000, and private it's about $48,000. Now I will be addressing the issues caused by student debt. To begin with, I will talk about college dropouts. Because of student debt, there has been an increase in college dropouts. Money has been found to be an issue. A survey done by LendEDU found that 55% of students struggle to find that money to pay off for college, and 51% drop out of college because of the financial issues. Seeing these dramatic numbers, I can't help but to think of all the students that we have let go. They could have made a huge difference in our society. Money shouldn't be an issue for students who are willing to work hard for a better future. Also, according to the National Association of Financial Aid, they found that many universities are losing applicants because students and families do not want to take a loan. This not only supports my concern of college dropouts, but it also proves how students are scared to take on student loans. Once again, money shouldn't be an issue for those who are willing to pursue a degree. Now, I'm going to talk about another problem that student debt brings upon us. After school, many students are faced with reality and realize they cannot afford life because of their debt. Some of them have to postpone some of their life goals, such as buying a car, buying a home, getting married, because they're not financially ready. When Equifax asked in 2015 millennial renters why they didn't buy a home, 55.7% responded, and I quote, student loan debts or not enough money saved up. These were the top reasons. Here I have a clear example of a college graduate that is going through the same
that
crisis.
Even though, as I said, education seems to be the great equalizer, right now I just feel, it feels so unequal for me. All I wanted to do, I went to high school, I got good grades, I worked hard to get into a good college. I didn't fail out of college, I didn't party my way out of college. I just went there, got an education, made friends, made connections, did everything that they tell you to do by the book. But then it just cost me so much money. And I'm not saying that I regret the education that I received, because I don't. I think they were great years. But I feel like there has to be another way. There has to be a way where people like me don't have to suffer this much.
Due to
That
time, I cannot show you the entire video, but you can look it up on YouTube. It's called "I Owe About $90,000 in Student Loans." Wow. The video keeps on talking on how she had to postpone some of her life goals due to this huge debt that she had. Now, lastly, because of student debt, college grads can't pursue their dream jobs, such as becoming a teacher, caseworkers, or in this case, an animal trainer. These jobs, they're not very well paid. For example, CNBC published an article of a student grad from the University of Rutgers where he majored as a marine science and he got a minor in environmental protector. The article explains how he gets an offer of his dream job in Florida, training dolphins. But due to his student loans, instead of following his dream job, he took a manager position in a supermarket where he makes a higher salary than he would as a trainer. This proves that debt is a burden that requires many to abandon their dream jobs and get another job just to pay the bills. Now, there are some people that are against the student loans being eliminated. I want to talk a little bit of one of their point of views. Many believe that it's unfair and unrealistic. On the website The Washington Post, the journalist Alan Sloan gives his point of view. He explains that it would enrage millions of people like him and his wife who made huge sacrifices to pay for his kids' college education. Huge sacrifices were made. He also speaks for all of those like himself who took out a loan and worked extremely hard to pay off. In a way, I see his point. But to make a better society, we need to let go of the past. We need to stop being selfish and not let our future generations go through the same struggles that we once did. Now that you know a little bit of the main arguments against student loans, I want to tell you what can you do to help. If the United States were to pass the Forgiveness Act, it will cancel nearly 1.6 trillion of existing student loan. This is owed by 45 million Americans. And it would also set a free path to those who want to attend college in the future. I've written a letter today to the Senator Bernie Sanders. This letter shows support, encourages him to not give up with the Forgiveness Act, to keep on fighting for the future, to keep on fighting for our generations. We all deserve equal chances to education. Today I talked to you about some of the problems of student debt and some of the opposite views. If you sign this letter today, you will show support to the Forgiveness Act. And I will finish with an amazing quote. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This was said by Nelson Mandela. You can now rest assured that our future, our kids, our grandkids are going in the right path.